Epi,
Hello?
Epi,
Okay. Can you hear me?
you're on there?
Can you hear me?
Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and John Garcia's here. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room while I talk to everybody else.
Okay.
Let me see. John,
No problem.
Sorry, Judge, I'm here. How are you today?
doing well. Hey, before I'm gonna go ahead and put you in a breakout room with Epi, so you get going while I address everybody else.
Hey, Judge.
Hey, what's going on,
Yeah, you see that guy with the high forehead, that being
Mr.
good to
Bean?
see.
Mr. Bean, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. Hi,
Looking good.
guys. Hey, what's
Looking
going
good,
on?
sir.
So go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Good to see you.
Gosh, Tony, because he's lost so much weight, right?
That's good. He can still hear you.
Okay, so where'd Juliana go?
There you go.
All right, here we go.
Yeah. Okay, try the other person. Yeah. Yeah, she's the main one. Just ask, you're just trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, I'm in this thing. Call me in a little bit. Bye. Good afternoon. My name is Tony Gonzalez. I'm the judge of the Robstown Municipal Court. Today's date is May 7th, 2025. The time is approximately 1:39 p.m. and we are on the record. All that means is that everything that's being said here today is being recorded on the court's recording system, as well as the recording system of um, of the platform that we're on the Zoom platform. Before we get started, Mr. Garcia, I know you were talking to Mr. Isasi already. Do y'all have an announcement?
Yes, Judge, we have reached an agreement, and the clerk will and Mr. Isasi will be getting me paperwork, and that's it for me today, Judge.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and excuse you. Thank you,
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
sir. Mr. Takash, while I'm addressing the rest of these individuals, I'm going to go ahead and put you in a breakout room with Mr. Isasi.
Thank you, Judge. Oh, sorry, I didn't know you're still. Okay. Oh, and sorry, Judge, I didn't see the notification to go into the breakout room.
No, I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now.
Thank you, Judge.
And I'm sorry, you're Mr. Stone, is that correct?
That's correct, Judge.
Okay, all right. Here we go. Down a little. Here we go. Looks like I may have lost my prosecutor. I can't find him on here. Hold on real quick. Can you check on him, please? All right. It looks like our prosecutor may have gone offline. So in the meantime, I want to thank everyone for being here today. A lot more people were summoned to show up. They didn't, but you folks did. I want to thank y'all for that. So if you're here today, that means you're here today on the court's pretrial docket. You've already entered in a plea of guilty or a plea of not guilty. You've requested a trial, either in front of the judge or in front of a jury. And now you're at the stage in the process where you have an opportunity to meet with the prosecutor, or if you have any pretrial motions, if you bring those to my attention, I'll be more than happy to have those heard today. The way this is going to work is I will be putting, if you so choose, I will put you in a breakout room with the prosecutor who represents the state of Texas. Once again, to remind you, he's the individual. His name is Mr. Epi Sassi. He brings the case on behalf of the state. So he has the ability to do a number of things, from negotiating a plea bargain agreement to, listening to whatever you have to say. If he feels the case is warranted, he has the ability to recommend dismissal of the case. If you do not want to meet with the prosecutor, if you know you're ready for trial and you have no pretrial motions, if you'll just let me know when I call your case that you have nothing for today, I will let you go on your way and you will receive notice of your trial via mail. Okay? Any questions? All right. While we're waiting for the prosecutor to come back on board, I'm going to go ahead and call the docket to see who's here. Court cause number 2302-001286, State of Texas versus Ty Aguilar. Ty Aguilar.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I see you, Mr. Aguilar. Do you wish to speak to the prosecutor today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you'll be patient, he'll be with you shortly, okay? Thank you. Court calls number 25020000196, State of Texas versus Jose Valderas. Jose Valderas. Jose Valderas. Court cause number 25030000067, State of Texas versus Iris Bodeman. Iris Bodeman. Iris Bodeman. Court cause number 241000054, State of Texas versus Juan Gomez. Juan Gomez. Juan Gomez. Court cause number 2502000028, State of Texas versus Rogelio Garcia. Rogelio Garcia. Rogelio Garcia. Court cause number 2504000002, State of Texas versus Andy Martinez. Andy Martinez. I see you, Mr. Martinez. I'm going to go ahead and write your full name.
Mayor, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you wish to speak to the prosecutor today?
Yes, please.
Okay, he'll be with you shortly. Thank you.
Oh, sir. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. This is Rogelio Garcia. I didn't know how to use the phone.
Okay, Mr. Garcia.
Yes.
Yes, I see you. Let me go ahead and change your name to reflect your name on here.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Mr. Garcia, do you wish to speak to the prosecutor today?
Yes, appreciate it.
Okay, he'll be with you shortly.
No, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Court cause number 2503000145, State of Texas versus Justin David Pardo. Justin David Pardo. Court cause number 2503000005, State of Texas versus Michael Rayburn. Michael Rayburn.
Yes, I'm here.
Mr. Rayburn, do you wish to speak to the prosecutor today?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay, he'll be with you shortly. Thank you.
Okay.
Court cause number 2503000138, State of Texas versus Gabriel Salazar. Ms. Salazar, do you wish to speak to the prosecutor today?
Oh gosh.
Ms. Salazar? Ms. Salazar, I see you there. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's just I'm just starting to hear you.
Okay, do you want to speak to the prosecutor today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, he'll be with you shortly. Thank you. Court calls number 241-1000571, State of Texas versus Mia Andre Salinas Raga.
Yes, that's me.
Okay, I'm gonna put Mia, is Raga your last name? I
It
know
could
it's
just be Mia Salinas is fine.
Mia Salinas. Okay, I'll put that
Mhm.
on. Do you wish to speak to the prosecutor today?
Yes, please.
Okay, he'll be with you shortly. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am. And court calls number 25020000264, State of Texas versus Cipriano Sanchez. Cipriano Sanchez. And court calls number 25020000176, State of Texas versus Leonard Sanchez. Leonard Sanchez. Okay, I'm going to check on the prosecutor. If you folks will just be patient, I'll be back.
The gun working again, no?
The what?
The gun, you already changed the battery on it?
Yeah, I got one charging and I got one halfway. Got like 3 or 4 batteries all dead now. Some screws. You have tape, you have mud, you have all that? The bull nose, did you have enough?
Okay, sorry about that, folks. We were having a little technical difficulty, but we got it going. So I have Mr. Stone in the breakout room with Mr. Isasi. One of the other things I want to let y'all know, you also have the option if you're unable to come to an agreement with the prosecutor and you decide you want to go open, what's called open to the court. What that means is you do an open plea to the court. That's where you change your plea of not guilty to either guilty or no contest. You also have the ability to do that at any point in the process. And then I would issue punishment. Just know this: if you're not in agreement with the prosecutor's offering, and you decide to go with the judge, once you go to the judge, you can't decide. You know what? I'm not going to do that after all. I want what the prosecutor offered. So in other words, once you ring that bell, you can't unring it. Okay. But that is a choice that you have. Okay. So once again, I ask y'all just to be patient. As soon as Mr. Isasi is done with Mr. Stone, I will run down. I will put y'all in the breakout room in the order that I have y'all in the docket. If you have any questions at any point during this process, just I'm sitting at my desk. I may have the video off, but you can just say, Judge, I'll come back on, and ask me whatever question you want to ask. The important thing here is I want each and every one of y'all to totally understand the process. Okay, I want you to know what's going on. If you have absolutely any questions as to anything regarding this process, please let me know because I want you to be fully informed. Okay. All right. So before I get off screen, is there anybody have any questions? Okay. All right. Then I appreciate y'all's patience. And I tell people this, look, there's a silver lining to being on Zoom, right? Normally, before COVID, people would have to show up to my courtroom, even if they were from out of town. Unfortunately, they'd have to show up to my courtroom. Because of COVID, they developed these platforms, which we're still using today, that allows you to be in the comfort of your own home or your business, maybe multitask while you're waiting to be heard in court. So that's the silver lining to having to be where you're at. But I also ask that you please be cognizant that this is still considered being in a court of law, and all of y'all are doing great. But believe you me, I've had individuals show up to these things not wearing a shirt or eating their lunch or whatever the case may be, and it's just because they weren't used to this platform. But you guys are doing great. I appreciate y'all's patience. And once again, if at any point you have a question, just say Judge, and I'll come back on. Okay. All right.
Hey, Judge.
Yes.
Okay, I got a question.
Who's
So,
speaking?
This is Michael Rayburn.
Mr. Rayburn. Okay, Mr. Rayburn, I see you now.
Yeah. So I got a simple situation. My situation is my property had a building that I took down.
Okay,
And-
Mr. Rayburn, I can't talk to you regarding the facts of your case.
Okay.
And I apologize about that. It's just by law, the only time I can hear the facts of the case is if we're in trial or if you plead guilty or no contest before I issue punishment, you can tell me whatever you want.
Okay.
At this point, the only person you can talk to regarding the facts of your case is going to be the prosecutor.
All right, cool.
All right.
Thank you.
And then you're welcome. Mr. Isasi, Mr. Stone, y'all have an announcement for me?
Yes, sir. We conferred, Judge, and there was an offer made which is rejected. And I believe a defense counsel is going to be asking for some time because I believe that the defendants is part of an organization or group that will provide him local counsel. So at that point, local counsel will take over the case. So we're asking for maybe a 30, 45-day reset so he can get his local counsel to deal with this.
Okay. All right, Mr. Stone, is that your understanding of what's?
It is, Judge. Thank you very much for your time. If it's okay, we don't need a long reset. We're just going to file the motion to withdraw, and that way he can get his local counsel on board.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Thank you, Mr. Stone.
Thank you so much, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes, you may. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Next, I'm going to put Mr. Aguilar in the breakout room with Mr. Isasi. Mr. Isasi?
Yes, sir. On Mr. Aguilar's case, Judge, what we've agreed to is that in return for his plea of no contest to cause number 2309000162, it'll be a 90-day deferred disposition with $105 fine and court costs in the amount of $283.70. And in consideration of that, the remaining case pending against him or the companion case will be dismissed.
Okay, Mr. Aguilar, you heard Mr. Isasi's recitation of the plea bargain agreement. Is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, are you asking the court to approve that agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Aguilar, do you live in the area or are you from out of town?
No, sir, I do not live in the area.
Okay, it's important that you call the municipal court. You should have the number on your citation to make arrangements with the clerk so they can get the documents to you that you need to sign and that y'all can make arrangement for payments. Will you be making that payment in full?
No, sir, most likely not.
Okay. How much can you give today?
Is there an amount I need to give today? We did not discuss
We
that.
usually ask, yeah, because that's not part of the plea bargain agreement. That's with the court. We usually ask that you give something today. I'm usually pretty flexible, but if you can tell me what you can give today, the total owed is $388.70. What amount can you give today?
I can comfortably give about $20 to it today.
Okay, we'll allow that $20 today, so long as the rest is paid within that 90-day period, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, like I said, if you can please make sure you call the court. I didn't say this to everyone, but it's important that you follow up with the court either in person or via phone to make arrangements, because if we don't sign off on those documents, it's as if you didn't appear today, okay? All right, thank you, Mr. Aguilar. You are excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, next we have Mr. Garcia. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Isasi. Mr. Isasi, do you have an announcement?
Yes, sir, Mr. Garcia. Judge, being this is an ordinance violation, high weeds and debris in front of the house. He says he's got pictures where he complied right away. Although I don't have him in my file, I told him, go ahead and bring him to me along with photos of the way the property looks now. And if it's clean and he's already picked up all the debris, I'll be willing to dismiss it, but I need proof that he's compliant.
Okay, then let's go ahead and reset it for the next docket. If he brings it in before then we won't have to go through with the next docket.
I'm gonna take it today, boss. I have it here in my phone. I'm gonna go take pictures, No, we're about to leave right now. We're leaving right now. I'll go take it right now. So you can have everything ready.
All right, thank you, Mr. Garcia.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Judge.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. You're excused.
Bye.
All right, next we have Mr. Andy Martinez. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Isasi. You have an announcement, Mr. Isasi?
Yes, sir. On Mr. Martinez, I thought I saw him. There he is. Victoria's plea of no contest. It'll be a fine of $100, a court cost of 134, and he's gonna make full payment as soon as we log off here. He'll call the court, take care of that.
All right, Mr. Martinez, so you heard Mr. Isasi recite the plea bargain agreement. Is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you asking the court to approve it?
Yes.
Okay, the court hereby approves that agreement. Mr. Martinez, just make sure you get with the clerks as soon as you log off, okay?
Will do. Thank you.
Thank you. Your excuse. Next, we have Mr. Rayburn.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Isasi.
Okay.
Mr. Isasi?
Yes, sir, on Mr. Rayburn, it's also a code ordinance violation with debris in front of a residence. I've been told by Mr. Rayburn that that matter has been corrected and taken care of a long time ago. So what I've asked him, Judge, is produce some proof showing that it's been cleaned up, and I'll go ahead and dismiss it the way I did on that other case.
Okay, Mr. Rayburn, we're gonna go ahead and reset this case, but if you present the proof Mr. Isasi's asking for, you won't have to appear on that date.
Okay,
All right. Thank you, Mr. Rayburn.
appreciate it. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. All right, next, we have Gabriel Salazar. Gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Isasi. Mr. Sassi?
On, Ms. Salazar's case, Judge, well, in return for a plea of no contest, it'll be a 30-day defer, $100 fine, and court costs in the amount of $134.
Okay, Ms. Salazar, you heard Mr. Sassi recite the agreement. Is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you asking the court to approve it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Will you be able to pay the court cost and the fine today?
I can pay partial of it.
Okay, the rest has to be paid within the 30 days though, okay?
I do have a quick question.
Sure.
I saw that online. Is there any way for me to pay it online?
You'd have to talk to the clerks about that. I'm not sure how that works.
Okay.
Okay. All right, and just make sure you contact the clerks here. I don't know if you're from the area, you can either come by the municipal court or you can call them and they'll tell you what to do.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. You're excused.
Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Salinas, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Isasi. Crystal.
Hold on one second, Mr. Garcia. Yes, Judge.
Did we have like a second court date? Because all these 3 people just showed up on the Zoom. Or
What are
was
the
it-
names, Judge? No, we didn't have a second court date. It should be just one.
Okay, let me
Maybe they
see.
just logged in late.
Yeah, let me see what's going on. Okay, thanks. Yes, sir. Can I please have your name? You're muted, sir. You're on mute.
All right. Brianna Sanchez Jr.
All right, Mr. Sanchez. You understand court was at 1:30, right?
Yeah.
You got a reason why you're late?
Shit, I was logged in. But I logged in wrong.
Okay. All right. The prosecutor, do you wish to speak to the prosecutor today?
Uh, don't matter. Yeah, I'll talk to him.
Well, it's your choice. I mean, if you're ready for trial, then you don't have to talk to him. But if you want to talk to him about a possible plea bargain agreement, or you want to discuss your case with him,
Nah, there's no plea bargain. It's gonna get dismissed.
that's up to the prosecutor, Mr.
Yeah.
Sanchez. But if you want to speak to him, you can speak to him.
All right. I'll talk to him.
All right, he'll be with you shortly. Mr. Isasi, you have an announcement?
Yes, sir. On Miss Raga's case, Judge, she had a total of 3 cases. Case number 5, with the last 3 digits are 571. On that one, in return for a plea of no contest, it'll be $100 fine and court cost in the amount of 194. And it'll be a 60-day deferred on that. The second case, the last 3 digits are 572. In return for a plea of no contest, it will also be a 60-day deferred, a fine of 150, court cost of 141. And then the remaining case, in consideration of her plea on both of these cases, a recommendation of a dismissal on the remaining case.
Ms. Salinas, you heard Mr. Isasi recite the plea bargain agreement. Is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Are you asking the court to approve that agreement?
Yes, please.
Okay, Mr. Isasi, you said a 60-day deferred?
Yeah, 60 days.
All right, Ms. Salinas, will you be able to pay anything today?
Um, yes, I can get together with the clerk and see how much I can pay today.
Okay, and then so long as the rest is paid by the end of the 60-day period.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. You're excused.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, Mr. Isasi, next, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Cipriano Sanchez. All right, the individual that just entered on the iPad, can you please unmute your device and put your video on? Excuse me, whoever's in.
Yes, I'm going back to the floor with Mr. Favela. Hold on 1 second, please. Hold on, please.
Judge, I think it's the lawyer for Favela.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go. Okay, I don't know the camera is there.
Oh, who's there?
Okay, do y'all have a way of turning on your
Yes, yes.
your video?
We're gonna go back.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna talk in 10 minutes on the phone. That's why we tried to.
No, Mr. Favela, Mr.
Yes, sir.
Isasi was gonna call you on the phone, but he was trying to get through the docket and then he was gonna call you. He
Yeah,
can still call you if that's what you prefer.
yes, I that would be cool.
Okay, he as soon as he's done with this last defendant, he will give you a call.
Yeah, then we can dispose of it some way.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you, sir.
Appreciate it, Judge.
Yes, sir. Isasi?
Yes, sir. On Mr. Sanchez's case, Judge, he's entered a plea of not guilty and has requested some discovery. So I told him what he needs to do so he can get that. So I guess the next trial will be a bench trial setting if we need to go forward with it.
Okay, all right. You'll be receiving a notice in the bill, Mr. Sanchez, of your court date. In the meantime, if you'll get with the clerks, they'll make sure that they get you the discovery that you need. All right, thank you, sir. You are excused. Epi, you just have one more, and they're gonna give you a phone number. It's a lawyer. He's an older gentleman.
Okay,
Mr. Favela, he wants to speak to you, but he's not too savvy with the technology.
okay.
All right, then that being said, I'm gonna